How you all doing? How's your week been? Hope it's been okay. It's been lovely weather, Annie. Lovely, lovely weather. Right, it's arrived. The lock that we've been waiting for has arrived all the way from the States. And here it is. It is 8 Admiralty Jared Old English 4 brass levers, genuine solid brass, and it is piped. So I waited a little while for it. I wanted one of these because they look very, very, very similar size to the Squire 660. You get all the 770 even. I know some of those Squire padlocks are piped and some are not. I know you've seen different videos on that, but I've never had one of these. So anybody know any history of these padlocks? If so, please leave a comment below and we'll share with the community. Have any of you guys got one of these? If so, leave a comment below and we'll share the information about them. It's a beauty. It does need a bit of TLC, but it didn't come with a key, unfortunately. But we don't need no key, do we? There's text on the back, so Morgan and Sons, locksmiths by appointment. So it's a lovely old girl. It weren't cheap, guys. These are not cheap. I don't know why they're so expensive, maybe because of the rarity of them. I've never seen any in the UK before. And did they originally come from the UK? I don't know. But what we're going to do is we're going to have a little pick of that. We'll have a look at that in a minute. So we'll pop him down there. Just a quick reminder of the prize draw for this week, guys. This 5-gauge adjustable curtain tension tool is your prize this week. So good luck to all my supporters, and thank you again, supporters. Without your help, I can't spend crazy silly money on one of these. So we can have a look at it. The postage was a killer. So we can have a look at them, can't we? Something different, something unusual, something we don't come across. It's all about discovery, this channel, all about discovery. So thank you very much, supporters, appreciate that. And we're going to have a go at picking that padlock. We're going to have first have a little bash with me old piped. This is the adjustable piped tension tool. Obviously this changes tipped for non-piped. And we're also going to have a little bash with, I've not had a go for a while, and I do always recommend this tool, R&B Rimmer Brothers. Beautiful, beautiful. If you're ever going to buy 2-in-1s, these are the ones to go for. R&B. Best ones on the market, I think. They're not cheap, guys. Nothing good is cheap, is it? It's always a way of life. But they do. I've opened loads and loads and loads of different piped padlocks. This one's for the insurance range, you know, your ERAs and things like that. I've opened loads and loads with this. And I'll give it loads of welly and all, and it's not faltered at all. So couldn't recommend them enough. Brilliant, brilliant, beautiful tools. Great for padlocks because they're quite short as well. So we'll have a little go with that as well. So we can have a little mix up. Let's have a go with a couple of different stuff. So I'll see you over there. I will have a little pick, and then we'll have a little dip and make someone's weekend. So I'll see you in a moment. Over here, that didn't take long. I've got to put the lock over here. So she's all locked up. I'm going to drop her in there, right? This is going to be a treat. I've been waiting ages for this. Got to keep an eye on that little shutter there. That's going to get in our way, so be careful with that. So first we're going to give her the old 2-in-1 a little go first, eh? So first important thing is to make sure your piped tool fits your actual pipe on your padlock. There are so many different sizes, guys. It's unbelievable. And there's very few tools that fit them. This is one that fits this particular size lock, okay? So first we're going to do is drop them in, push them all the way to the back. This part here is going to be your tension, and this part here is going to be your picking part. Now you can pick either left or right, it just depends where the levers are situated and the shape and the design of the levers. Great for when you want to lock stuff back up, having this option for picking both ways. It's always difficult when you're trying to pick a padlock shut and you need to get your actual wire up on this left hand side to lift while you're doing tension anti-clockwise. But with this tool it makes it a lot easier. So we're going to drop him in and we're going to try and get past that little dust cover, as I said. We'll spin this part round so we know we're at this sort of position now. And we're pushed right in. And then we're going to use this to go backwards and forwards. It's a little bit tight, but we can go backwards and forwards in that lock. Okay, but a bit of tension on here. Not a crazily amount. And then we'll push right forward. Give a little nudge. And a nudge. Wait for a movement. He's tight there. I've not had a look what's in it yet, so We'll get to have a look. Oh, so that movement then? A little movement then, so we know we've got one. Tight there, tight there, tight there. And we're open. She's open. Right, so I don't want to open it all the way. I'm not going to throw it all the way because I'm going to lock it back up again. I'm going to have a look. So what can we see in there? Well, let's get me torch out, wherever it is. Let's have a shine down there. No, scissors, I can see 1, 2. I could see 3. I'm not sure if there's another one, but the other one there is your actual bolt mechanism. But it did say there was 4 levers in here, didn't it? I don't know, there's one tucked under somewhere we can't see, but I can only visually see 3. I'm not sure what's classed in something else as a bolt, but I can only see 3. I'm sure there's another one hidden under there somewhere and I just can't see it. So that's what they look like inside. And we'll drop that back down, turn him off, so I'm going to flat my battery, pop him back in there. Make sure you push your shackle all the way down. Is it locked? Make sure all the way out. The hardest part with these two ones you'll find is try and get your tools out. So you keep spinning around so you can get them to line up. There's one. Line up with that extra keyway, 2 inches out. So we're all locked up again. Let's try method number 2, my favourite method. So we're going to drop him in there. We're going to use, it's the yellow one, it's the 1.4 mil. Drop him in there, spin him all the way around. Let's back off a little bit so you can see my hands a little bit. There you go. There we are. We're going to push him right the way in. And you can see, go with focus up there, get down a little bit. You can see sometimes this can hinder you. See this little flap, sometimes it drops and traps your wire to one side. Try picking it that way first, but if you struggle, lift that up and make sure you push the wire over, and then try picking underneath the flap on the actual right hand side instead of the left. Changing your side sometimes can give you better access to lifting the levers, but we'll try it this side first, and then if I'm struggling I shall move that little flap out of the way, and then we'll have a little go. So we can normally, if you start to feel anything moving, everything's pretty tight. She's tight, you see. I'm not getting much movement in this position. That's why I mentioned that little dust cap. I'm not quite under the levers where I need to be. So what you need to do, this can be a little buggy, just lift them up. Push my wire over a little bit. So I'm on the other side now. And we can see if we can try and keep the little bugger over there. We'll go backwards and forwards. She keeps on pushing me back over this way. There we go. You get to a point like this, and you're not feeling a great deal. What you tend to do is take your tool out, give it. Sometimes you get a little click, sometimes we can catch. Now we'll try it again. See, I've got a little movement then. And there she is. So it's just because it wasn't quite sitting right. So sometimes just reposition your tool, go back in, gives you a better chance of opening. So we're open again. So, Jared, 8 Admiralty. What a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful lock. So we can lock her back up again. And get all my bits and bobs out. And she's there for another day. Right. This is a beauty. Right, it's draw time. So whose weekend we're going to make, eh? Whose weekend we're going to make. Right. One lucky winner. And again, supporters, thank you again for your support. We've got one. Thanks for your support. Who we got? Who we got? Who we got? Robert O'Connell. Robert, my good friend, congrats. this will be into the post to you ASAP. And Robert, if you need any additional bits and pieces, please let me know, and I'm sure we can come up with something so you can use this straight away. So guys, have a fantastic and a safe weekend. Remember, if you've got any comments on this particular lock, please leave them in the comments box below. Remember, if you like the video, put the old big fat thumbs up, smack that like button, and have a fantastic weekend, and I shall see you all very, very soon. Ta-da!